Thanks again for everybody coming here. I'm excited that you guys are jumping into the future with me, but welcome to ChatGPT and AI for real estate. How many of you guys have already used or tried using ChatGPT? Just throw it in the chat. Again, I can't see you. I can only see you in the chat. Just throw a quick yes or no. Just curious what our percentage of participation rate is. Yeah, YZ says no. Only one that's bold enough to talk about it. I'm guessing everybody else is a no. All right, so for those that don't know me, my name is Mike Del Preto. I'm a senior mortgage advisor going on 17, 18 years now. Recently turned agent coach. I've been teaching these classes now for about 7 months. My team guiding principle has always been to treat others like I'd like to be treated. And with that guiding principle in mind, I've always focused on education, both my clients as well as you, my agent partners. One of the main reasons that I wanted to host this class is because I wanted to help educate you. My focus as a lender is not just to provide a world-class experience and serve our mutual clients, but my job, I believe, as a true lender partner is to help my referral partners grow their business. And if you're a referral partner here already today, thank you for attending. This is a way for me to say thank you. And if we don't yet work together, perhaps you're open to a possibility. But this today is really just one example of what I do for my referral partners to help them succeed in their business. So let's jump into it now. What is ChatGPT? It's the newest AI that's making headlines. I can help you reclaim the time you spend writing listing descriptions, social media content, emails for your clients and prospects, scripts for videos and phone calls, blogs and web copy for your website, and everything you do that involves putting your thoughts into words. So what we're going to cover today is what ChatGPT actually is, the ChatGPT interface, how to use it, and then some use cases for you to kind of walk away with for examples of what people have done and some examples that I kind of threw in there myself that was kind of fun. So first, let's start with what exactly is ChatGPT? Well, here's the Geek Squad version. ChatGPT is a variant of GPT, which is generative pre-training transformer language model that is specifically designed for generating human-like text in real-time chat environments. GPT is a type of artificial intelligence model that is trained on large amounts of text data and is able to generate coherent and contextually appropriate responses to prompts. Believe it or not, that was actually written by ChatGPT. I put that in there. That's the answer that they gave me. So let's get a little bit simpler explanation of what that means. So OpenAI is the company that's the maker of ChatGPT. In simple terms, ChatGPT is a general purpose chatbot that creates AI generated content. It can essentially create an answer or response to whatever you ask. You begin by asking the chatbot a question or request, which it will then generate a reply or response for you. OpenAI said it was exploring ways to monetize its AI chatbot, ChatGPT, with a pro version, like we touched on a little bit earlier. Some are here like $8 a week, $20 a month. And we'll see, and I'm sure that'll change quickly, just like Netflix. But currently, ChatGPT can only fetch data. This blows my mind. Prior to the year 2021, as its training stopped in the year 2021. However, that's about to change. Again, it gets better and better, quicker and quicker. Hard to keep up. The current version of ChatGPT has about 175 billion parameters that it's currently trained on. Coming soon in GPT-4, the next version, which will have 100 trillion with a T parameters, improving the ability to mimic human behavior and speech patterns. This means that GPT-4 will be much better in understanding human emotions. That's the part that gets a little scary. Now, ChatGPT gained more than 1 million users in the first week of its launch. By contrast, it took Netflix 168 weeks to get there, Facebook 40 weeks, Instagram 12 weeks to acquire its first million users. So the question is this really the next big thing? In a moment, you'll see what it can do and decide for yourself. In other words, ChatGPT is basically like Jarvis from Iron Man, almost like a digital assistant. You ask and it answers. Now, Microsoft recently said that AI's impact on our lives will be as big as the PC and the internet. They just invested $10 billion in OpenAI, the maker of ChatGPT. Recent reports suggest that Microsoft will soon add ChatGPT to its Office suite, as well as their Bing search engine, which could change the way we use them. Something that I've heard is that the Bing is kind of a thing of the past. I think in a lot of people's opinion, everybody goes to Google. I think it's like 90% of people search on Google Chrome. That's the threat for Google Chrome. They've got some AI of their own. The difference between ChatGPT and Lambda, which is Google's AI, is ChatGPT is now open for the public, and they're including it more in the search engine. So we'll see. It's going to be a big deal, long story short, but it's going to be interesting to see how that kind of all shakes out. So now let's talk about how we can use ChatGPT right now. You guys ready to see what we can do? So here's 3 ways that you can use ChatGPT right now. Number 1, copywriting. So we know so many agents who sweat and stress over writing copy when they'd rather be doing the work of finding clients and helping them buy or sell homes. So no bot can replace your voice or what a skilled, knowledgeable, and motivated real estate agent can do for their clients. However, who would like to never have to write a listing description again? It's pretty big time saver, and into things that you obviously prefer to do, like talk to clients, et cetera. Well, ChatGPT can save you hours with property listing descriptions and a lot more, as you can see from the list here. What's that? Do we have a question? Nope. All right. So here's an example of what ChatGPT can generate in just a few seconds with a 1-sentence prompt for a listing description. So here we've got, listing description for a house with 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms as a master suite with a jacuzzi tub, waterfall shower, meditation room, climbing wall, rooftop garden. ChatGPT spits out, welcome to your dream home. This stunning property features your 4 spacious bedrooms, 3 luxurious bathrooms, and an abundance of high-end finishes throughout. The master suite is a true oasis, complete with jacuzzi tub, waterfall shower, and plenty of room to relax and unwind. But that's not all. This home also boasts a dedicated meditation room, purpose for quiet reflection or yoga practice, as well as a climbing wall, the most active family members entertained. So you guys get the points. Pretty good there, right? Pretty impressive. And that was literally 5 to 10 seconds that it takes for it to do it. So now if you're not impressed with that first go around, ChatGPT will let you do a second try, or you can do as many tries as you want. So now let's see if we press the try again button, what happens there. So check out what happened when I asked it to try again. So similar at the top there with, beautiful house, offers plenty of space, amenities, comfortable living, entertainment. Main level features a spacious living room with a fireplace, gourmet kitchen, granite countertops, blah, blah, blah. Let's look at the last part there. Other highlights include a 2-car garage, a laundry room, and a large backyard with a patio. This house is located in a quiet and safe neighborhood, close to schools, parks, and shopping centers. Don't miss this opportunity to own a one-of-a-kind property. Call us today to schedule a private showing. So, of course, you guys need to review all the copy that ChatGPT generates to ensure it aligns with fair housing laws and stay truthful to the property. As you can see, the AI bot took some liberties. With home features, it added a 2-car garage, patio, location description. It's just, taking a guess there what a lot of, situations might have. So you got to double check it. It's never going to be as good as you, but it's going to give you kind of that 90% of what you're looking for to kind of tweak and make it your own. Also, you got to notice, spelling, grammar, sentence structure. We might never see a listing description in all caps again. Amen. So here's a pro tip for your listing descriptions. Have any of you had your sellers fill out a Google form detailing their favorite features of the home? Anybody do that? Throw it in chat. Or some kind of questionnaire, just kind of getting a feel for what the seller's thoughts are on their own home. Everybody's going to be shy today. Okay. All right, we'll keep rolling. Well, what you can do is you can have them do that and then throw that into ChatGPT, and boom, you've got your description right there. And all you need to do is edit it and make it proper. If you're not familiar with Google Forms, it's very easy to use. Just go to forms.google.com to get started, and it's again pretty straightforward. All right, so who here does an open house preview for neighbors, or maybe some circle prospecting? Anybody? All right, let's see how ChatGPT can help with that. So I've got a video I'm going to play here for you in a second here. The prompt I entered was, in a casual but professional tone, write a brief letter introducing a neighborhood property with 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, a master suite with jacuzzi, rooftop garden, just 20 minutes outside the city. Oh, sorry. Got to click this play button. Let's watch ChatGPT with you guys. It's kind of small. It's hard to share the screen with the ChatGPT website to see what's going on here, but you'll see it do its thing here in a second. So we would like to extend a warm invitation to you for an exclusive open house preview of our new neighborhood property, which boasts 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, luxurious master suite with a jacuzzi, and a stunning rooftop garden. This property is located just 20 minutes outside the city and provides the perfect combination of suburban peace and urban convenience. Keep going there. If you're interested in attending the open house preview, please let us know by replying to this email or by calling us we would be more than happy to answer any questions you may have about the property. We look forward to seeing you Saturday, February 4th. So literally 10 seconds and you got your whole entire neighbor invite for some viewing there. Pretty crazy, right? Everybody agree? Crazy, scary, all that fun stuff. And this was our first attempt. So we could ask it to redo the response and pick and choose what parts we want to use. It's pretty Pretty enticing. Now, let's say you need to write a Facebook ad for the same property. Let's see what ChatGPT would do with that. So now it's a little more friendlier with some emojis and things like that. But are you looking for a perfect combination of suburban peace and urban convenience? Check out this amazing 4-bedroom, 3-bath property. I think you guys get the point here, but it's the same thing, but more of a social media spin on it. So how many of you guys could see this helping your business and just streamlining your process further? See it saving some time, maybe improve your marketing, get more done in less time. I think every answer to that question is probably yes. Now let's take a look at another ad. This could be Facebook, Instagram, wherever. The prompt we entered for this ad was write a Facebook ad targeted at millennial aged first-time home buyers, showcasing a listing price, the list price of properties available for under $425,000. And look, they even added hashtags. So here it is. Attention millennial first-time home buyers, are you tired of renting and ready to take the next step towards home ownership? Look no further. Our team at Compass has put together a list of amazing properties available for purchase under $425,000. So this could actually be a carousel ad, and it's telling you where to add the pictures into the post. And for those that don't know, carousel ads just means it's like 2 or 3 or 4 pictures that you can scroll through. And you could also just edit your preferences here. Is this pretty cool or is this pretty cool? We got a question, Susanna. Also in line with Illinois rules and regulations. I mean, yeah, you can put anything in there. Again, you want to review every single thing that it gives you, because it's just a computer giving you the best that it can come up with for people that have done this, similar stuff in the past. It's pulling from data that us humans have put out there, and us humans make mistakes all the time. So that's where ChatGPT's mistakes come in. It obviously tries flushing them out, but you always got to look into that stuff. I mean, you could literally just ask ChatGPT, give me all of Illinois' rules and regulations for a listing description, and it'll tell you that. You just work off of that. So, as you can see, ChatGPT can help with social posts and content too. Who here struggles with what to post? I know personally, like I said earlier, that's one of my biggest struggles. I can put a video together, I can put a picture together. It's putting that content with that video or post that I don't like to do. I'm a numbers person, I don't like to write. So video scripts also can get covered there. Researching keywords for your YouTube channel. ChatGPT is ready to help with all that stuff. So here's an example of asking GPT to write a 30-second video script sharing tips about buying a home in today's market. So now you can see it included suggestions for music, B-roll video clips. For those that aren't familiar, B-roll is just like that extra fluff that you put into a video, like dollar signs or a house floating around in the background. It's all kind of that filler that you put into your videos on social media that your virtual assistant or editors would put in there. But as you can see here, so you're thinking about buying a home but not sure where to start. Well, let me tell you, now is the time to make your move. Visual interest rates. Interest rates are favorable. I'm going to mute you, Courtney. You get a little background noise. Interest rates are favorable, making it easier for you to afford your dream home. Competition is low, which means less bidding wars and more time to focus on finding your perfect home. So I think you guys, again, I won't read all these to you, but I think you get the point in terms of what it can do here. And it gives you a whole lot of what you're looking for, if not exactly. And again, it's going to save you a whole lot of time. Now you can just go ahead and edit that in seconds versus just taking minutes to go ahead and write something. All right, so here's an example asking it to rewrite an Instagram Reel script to make it even more engaging. So it's, again, first attempt here. Are you thinking about buying a home but unsure if now is the right time? Let's break it down and see if it's worth starting your search. Ask yourself, do you want to own a home in the next year or so? Can you afford the monthly payment for a sample home at an estimated price? If you answered yes to both, then it's worth considering. Why? Because the current market conditions are in your favor. So sounds pretty good, right? I mean, it doesn't sound like it's written by a computer. It sounds like it's written by a human. It's got some engaging points. It pauses. It's got that kind of cadence, if you will, that I think people are looking for. So it seems like you wrote it. But again, putting your own personal spin on it's where you're going to differentiate yourself from the other people using the same AI. But let's jump over to more messaging. So you can prompt the bot to write emails, team communication, create a list of tasks for your assistant, event listing presentations. There's a whole bunch of stuff it can do for you. Have you ever sat down to write an email and your mind just kind of goes blank? Well, enter ChatGPT. Get acquainted with the possibilities by trying any of the following prompts. Subject lines for prospective home buyers, sellers looking to relocate, create email to help buyers prepare for moving day. Again, the options are limitless, really. There's no kind of cap on what it can do, and it's only going to get better. So if you dive in now and get more familiar with it, I know it's daunting for everybody, It's super easy to use. I'll go over that in a little bit here. You literally type something in, it gives you the answer. But as me and Lindsay talked about at the very beginning, it's all about what your prompt is. You have to guide it and give it what you want so that it includes that. Otherwise, it's going to go, kind of rogue on you to a degree. But here's an example of ChatGPT creating email to help buyers prepare for moving day. So I'll touch on the bullet points here. But number one, start packing early. Number two, create a moving day schedule. Number three, gather all of your important documents. Number four, notify the necessary parties. And number five, set aside essentials. Boom, literally 5 seconds, and there you go. You got your whole little moving list. You can copy and paste it and update it if you want to add something unique to your business and how you handle your clients. So you need an outline for a listing presentation. Have it at about 10 seconds. Here's another video for you. So the prompt here was write an outline for a professional real estate listing presentation. So as you can see, you got your introduction, property location, neighborhood, property details, market analysis, market planning, conclusion, Q&A. It's literally all there in 10 seconds. And then there you have it. Again, introduction, property location, everything I just mentioned. It's all there for you. You can change as much as you want to. It's well-structured, professional listing presentation outline with proper structure, talking points and suggestions. Are you guys starting to see now how you can start using the ChatGPT like today? And we're only really scratching the surface here. So now who's ready to start using ChatGPT? Again, I asked earlier, not too many people answered, but this is how you get in there. If you went there right now, I'm going to bet all of you are going to be told that it's too busy and you can't get in there. For all the slides you're seeing here that I put together, I had to go in at 6 in the morning. First thing in my list, I'd go in there because otherwise I would get locked out at even 7:30, 8 o'clock. Once the rest of the country's up, it's obviously not just for the US, but that's for the primary users right now. So currently it's free to use. Again, that might change in the future, but what you do is you go to openai.com. Again, that's just OPENAI.com. That's the company that created it. And you click up in that top right corner there where you see the try, you click that and it brings you to this page here. You sign up. And now again, due to incredible demand, at most times you're going to see a message like the following. It's telling you that there are high volumes, too much demand. But if you get this message, some of the stuff I was looking at said, wait 5 to 15 minutes. I don't know if that's necessarily going to work. You might be wasting your time. But again, like I said, to put this presentation together, I found access was best in the early morning hours, like 6 a.m. So good news is OpenAI, Microsoft, they're all aware of this. They know it's an issue and they're expanding the capacity to meet the demand. This really kind of just came out of nowhere. It's only been around for literally 2023. So it's relatively new. Now, once you complete the sign up process, you'll log in to see a dashboard that looks like this. And the bar at the bottom of the page is where you'll enter your prompts. This is where you will enter your requests. So again, very simple. You literally just type it in there and it spits it out. Everybody with me? Does this make sense? Again, it's very easy to use once you get up and running. Getting in there is the hardest part at the moment. But I would recommend too, getting in there and trying to get in there now, getting an account. They're kind of grandfathering people in. Now, I don't know if they're going to start charging people, but there is again, talks of a pro account, things like that. The sooner you get on board with this, they're going to reward you for it. At least that's what it seems like at the moment. You don't want to wait and be on the outside looking in. That's just what I've gathered and what I've experienced too. So it is important to note that ChatGPT is only as good as your prompts. We talked about this a couple of times already, which it's like, garbage in, garbage out, it's a tale oldest time. It's the same thing with ChatGPT. So currently, it isn't able to search the internet for information. Again, that's to me staggering, but it's working off of data from 2021 and prior. Instead, it pulls information from the data it was trained on. Again, 2021 prior. That's why the prompts are super important. You have to guide it as to what you're looking for. A prompt is a phrase or individual keyword used as input to ChatGPT. The tool then tries to analyze and understand the input and automatically generates a response. Now, what makes a good prompt? That's the big question here. Let's ask ChatGPT. And here's what it told us for best practices for writing an effective prompt. Number one, keep it concise. Number two, use proper grammar and spelling. Number three, avoid ambiguity. Number four, specify context. Number five, use open-ended prompts. Number six, be specific. And number seven, test the prompt. Does this make sense, everybody? Any questions on that? And I should mention too, I'm going to give you a chance to download all these slides. So you don't have to write all this stuff down. I'll give you the slides here at the end with the QR code. You can download them and do whatever you want with them. So don't worry about remembering all this stuff. And as I'll also mention at the end, I'm always available to talk and give you a QR code to jump on my calendar if you want to, for those that don't know me yet and need my information. All right, so here's a little pro tip. Use the act as hack to specify that ChatGPT should act as, say, a tutor or a language coach, providing clear direction and guidance. So let's give you a real estate agent example that's more applicable than, say, a tutor. But we asked ChatGPT to act as a real estate agent attempting to convince me to choose her as my real estate agent. Here's what it said. Sorry, it's so small here. So hello, as a highly experienced real estate agent, I can assure you that I will provide you with the best possible service with a strong track record of successful transactions and happy clients. I have the knowledge and skills to help you buy or sell your property quickly and at the best price. I have extensive market knowledge and an extensive network of contacts, which I will use to your advantage. I'll be available to you 24/7 and will always keep you informed of the latest market trends and developments. In addition, I have a proven track record of negotiating and closing deals efficiently, so you can be confident that I will work tirelessly to achieve your goals. Choose me as your real estate agent, and I guarantee you will have a smooth and stress-free experience. Let's work together to find your dream home or sell your property for top dollar. I mean, pretty darn good for less than 30 seconds, right? Now, could you improve on this? Yeah, probably. That's the point. It's a starting point for you to take then and put your own spin on it and make it your own. You can rewrite it, but again, you can also see the try again button too. And then again, we'll try that right now with another example. So here's the second option. Listen up, listen up. Actually, no, I'm sorry. This was so I got kind of fun with it. I asked it to rewrite the script as a rap song. That's what you're seeing here. So I'm going to do my best rap here. Don't laugh at me, but listen up, listen up. You need a real estate pickup. I'm here to make it happen. I'm your perfect fit. Yeah. I got the skills. I got the knowledge. I got the drive. I'll get you a deal that'll make you feel alive. So I think you guys get the point. I won't humor you further with the other verses, but pretty amazing, right? Pretty cool. I think so, at least. All right, so ChatGPT is not the only AI copywriting tool out there. Again, it's just the one that made the most of the headlines as of late. But you might have heard these tools like Jasper, formerly known as Jarvis. There is actually a lawsuit with Marvel on that one for any of you Marvel fans out there from the Iron Man reference earlier. Jasper and Copy.ai are the most popular prior to the release of ChatGPT. So those are the two big ones. They're all very similar. ChatGPT, I think, is a little more robust. And the big thing that makes it different is that Microsoft put $10 billion in and they've backed it. So a giant, major technology player is backing ChatGPT with the company OpenAI. And that's what makes it, catching people's eyes and being more newsworthy. But both of these tools also run off the same AI as ChatGPT. Both are great conversational AI tools that can be used for different purposes. Jasper has been around for longer and has specific use cases and prompt templates ready to go. So it's basically giving you drop downs and things like that if you want them. Now, ChatGPT does not have those yet. It's still in beta. Like I mentioned earlier, it's evolving. But I encourage you to compare all three if you're curious. Now, another AI tool that you may want to check out is adcreative.ai. You can use AI to generate conversion-focused ad creatives and social media posts in a matter of seconds. Now, if you're looking for a single source to research all AI tools in a directory, this one's pretty cool. It's futurepedia.io. That's Futurepedia, future and then PEDIA.io. And it's a pretty cool website. You can use their search feature. It's updated daily. It's a good website to save for future reference. So what's next? AI is changing the way we create content, right? Tools like ChatGPT and others can help you save time, be more effective, and save money. But with the rise of AI, our own voice and empathy, like I said earlier, is becoming more important. A book recommendation for you is The Feeling Economy: How Artificial Intelligence is Creating the Era of Empathy. So here's a quote from the book. Analytical and thinking tasks are increasingly being performed by AI, and thus, human workers must place increased emphasis on the empathetic and emotional dimensions of their work. So with AI handling tasks, it's the most human brand who connects on an emotional level that will win. Does this make sense to you? So side note, the day in the future is coming where people will know what your emails are from AI. I mean, people already deal with live chat bots for customer service, And so this will become more the norm and more accepted and perhaps even more preferred when it comes to certain tasks, right? But when it comes to actually having a connection and building trust, that's where you, the personal voice in you, comes in. Does this make sense? You guys with me here? Nobody's with me. All right, sounds good. All right, so remember, here's the big takeaways here. The two most important things are your prompts and what you do with them. You need to audit the content, add your own voice. The output won't always be perfect. And just get started, like I said earlier. Practice, test, and repeat. Practice, test, and repeat. You will improve, I promise. So I'm providing you a guide to help you get started with ChatGPT. Included are ideas to help you with use cases, prompt ideas, audience suggestions, and more. Would you guys all like a copy of today's slides? I think I saw some thanks in there, some thumbs up. So I'm guessing that's the case here. You guys want to get your phones out and scan that QR code. It'll take you to Dropbox where you can literally download all these slides in real time. Let me know if anybody still needs that. I'll wait a second. Everybody good? If you're not good, throw it in the chat. Just say 1 second. Everybody's good. Perfect. So was this valuable for you guys to learn today? Use the chat. YZ says yes. Glad you came. Awesome. So who wants more classes that I host? You guys interested? So here's a little snippet of some of the classes that I've already taught or will be teaching. My goal in hosting these classes is to help you guys become a modern agent and grow your business. So if you're open to a conversation, you want to learn more about how I help our agent partners achieve their goals and how I might be able to help you, let's definitely talk. We haven't talked already. This QR code will take you to my YouTube channel. I just put it together about a couple weeks ago. So don't laugh at the 4 subscribers or whatever it is right now. But all my prior classes are there with captions and everything like that. If you ever want the slide deck, just let me know. But if you subscribe, this class will be up there with captions in a couple days. And obviously I'll be putting I shouldn't obviously, but I'll be putting some other educational content up there, like mortgage insurance breakdowns, little educational clips, like social media stuff, but more stored there on top of the classes. So everybody good on the QR for the YouTube channel? Anybody still need it? Good on, okay, YZ's good, perfect. All right, a little side note here. I don't usually throw this in here for the classes, but Fairway Chicago is throwing a pretty sweet event on March 9th. We brought in some really good speakers. For those that have worked at or work at Compass or at Properties, you might already know Maria. She's a real estate coach, really interesting lady. I've never met her, but I've been told that. And the people I've invited to this already have said that she's awesome. Teddy, he's CEO and founder of a local ad agency, Gage Collective. He's going to be talking to us about social media and brand strategy. And then last but not least, we got Jim to talk about the psychology of selling and reading your clients. He's a former FBI agent. He's got a pretty extensive resume, very interesting guy. But if you want to scan that QR code, that's going to be March 9th, 11 to 2:30. Again, it's for all of Fairway Chicagoland. And for those that don't know, I work for Fairway Mortgage in Rosemont. I know it's not ideal for us city folks, but we try to find something centrally located that would work for everybody in Chicagoland. We will provide you lunch. There'll be some nice gift bags and all that kind of stuff. For compliance reasons, as a heads up, we do have to charge you $20. It's definitely gonna be worth your while. And then for anybody that attends that's linked or tied to me, I'm gonna have some drinks and some food after. It's right by the casino. It's right by Bub City's over there too. So we'll have a nice little kind of after party / happy hour roll into some gambling for those that want to join. But if you do want to join and scan the QR code, just message me so I know because there's about 200 people that are invited and coming. So I won't be able to find you in the crowd if I don't know ahead of time, and I want to make sure that I'm involving you in the after party stuff. So all good there. We got the QR code. Anybody still need it? All right. All right. So who here is interested in a partnership that doesn't already work with me? And I'm looking for a partner with a few select agents who value a lender partner versus a lender vendor. What does being a partner mean to me? It starts with creating a world-class referable experience centered around education and treating others, again, like I'd like to be treated. But that's just the beginning. A true partner is someone who helps you win more deals, grow your business. If that's what you're looking for in a lender, let's talk and see if there's a fit. Last QR code, I promise. This is going to be to get on my calendar. If you want to do a Zoom, we can certainly do so. We could discuss anything you want to. We could talk about classes. We could talk about your latest marketing strategy. the fairway cash guarantee. By the way, for those that aren't familiar or need a refresher, this is unique to Fairway. No other lender offers this. You're not going to find a better offering for your buyers. What it means is Fairway guarantees our fully approved buyers that get approved before they go under contract, meaning if their approval falls through for any reason, job loss, even death, honestly, it sounds kind of morbid and gross, but that does happen. We will buy the home from the seller for the purchase price or the appraised value. And if the seller declines, we'll give the seller $10,000 and they can relist the property and sell to somebody else. So we're the only lender, again, that, like I said, is offering this program. It's arguably better than a cash buyer. Why? Because a cash buyer can walk away, whereas Fairway is on the hook to purchase the property. So super unique product and program. We've been doing it since about May of last year. If you want to talk to me about it, let me know. Anybody have any questions? Anything else I can help with? Everybody's good? All right, guys. Well, thanks for attending. As always, I'm always here to help with anything, if small question, big question, etc. Hope everybody has a great rest of the day. And again, I'll get you invited on the next class. I think I'm going to do one on Reels in March. I'm still debating with what to put together there, but that's probably going to be the next class, going to be on Reels. I should mention of the classes I mentioned and showed you, the Google My Business one is definitely one you should be doing if you haven't, if you didn't attend it, or if you don't have a Google My Business, or your Google My Business is there but not great. There's some good takeaways there. You can definitely earn some organic traffic and business to better your business. So, all right, guys, have a great day. Thanks for attending. Talk soon.